My name is Joe Popp. In 2017, I took a tour of the 48 continental United States as a singer-songwriter on a motorcycle. This is my story. Popp over America.
In 1977, when I was 12 years old, my family moved from East Hanover, New Jersey to Jacksonville, Florida. It's the place where I learned how to ride a motorcycle and play guitar, so it was an obvious choice for my first concert. I searched on the web and I found an open mic night called Diamond Dave's Open Mic at an oyster joint off of San Jose Boulevard called Aw Shucks. I posted an invite on Facebook and I hoped some people would show up.
All right, my name is Joe Popp, for those of you who don't know me. Many of you do. I went to high school with all these people, so I forced them to come under threats of gossip. All right, I'm doing a show called Popp Over America, and I'm touring on my motorcycle, that red one out there, and this guitar bolts onto the side, and this is actually my first show of Popp Over America. I'm gonna go to all 48 states in a row. And here's another one. Oh, this is probably the oldest song I play from back in the day. I wrote this when I was living in Jacksonville, and I was living in an apartment complex, and I hated it so much and I wanted to get a trailer, so this is called Trailer Park Heaven. In Trailer Park Heaven, I wanna be with you in Trailer Park Heaven. I have a new lawnmower too. I can trim the grass, pick the weeds, and make my dreams come true. Trailer Park Heaven. Paradise is overdue.
I was shocked to see so many old friends at the show, some who I haven't seen in over 30 years. Hanging out with them triggered a lot of old memories. I wouldn't exactly call Jacksonville the most culturally forward city in the world, but I found a group of like minds that became my friends, and it made growing up there a good time. During high school and junior college, I worked at my dad's Meineke muffler shop. After work, I'd run home, take a shower, come back to the shop, and rehearse with my band called 1 Minute Father. After the show, I drove back to my parents' house in St. Augustine. I'm very lucky to have both of my parents in my life. They've been a huge influence on everything that I do. My dad used to ride motorcycles and play the guitar. Tell me about the first motorcycle you ever bought.
Well, first motorcycle I ever bought was a 1950 BSA 500 single. It was actually a woods bike. It had knobby tires and no headlight, no generator. It was made just for the woods.
Do you remember how much you paid for it?
I think I paid like, it was cheap, it was a couple of $100.
Did that seem like a lot of money then, or what?
Yeah, well, today it would be into the thousands, but it had a few problems, so that's why I got it so cheap. We had a bearing problem and a few other things, but your uncle and we fixed it up. And it ran pretty good.
When did you start being a mechanic?
Well, I worked for the A&P when I got out of high school, and that was just a regular old job. But then I had an opportunity to work for a foreign car dealer as a training a grease monkey, and I started out there, and that was in 1954. I was about 18 years old, and I used to work I took a cut in pay. I I was making twice as much at the A&P that I was working as a mechanic, but that's what I wanted to do, so that's what I did.
I get my sense of humor from my mom. She loves to play games, and every time I'm there, we have to have this huge Uno match with whatever family members are hanging around that day.
I'm also going to say Uno.
Oh, no.
How's your card collection going? Oh, you got some blue. That's good.
My dad helped me change my oil and do a few other things to my bike to get it ready for my next stop. Saying goodbye was hard, but I was happy to be getting on the road, and knowing that my parents supported me so much was a great feeling.
All right, bye, y'all. Up.
Pop Over America is made possible by support from Alto Music, Arai Helmets, Corbin Motorcycle Seats, D'Addario Strings, Hoffy Carbon Fiber Instrument Cases, Michelin Motorcycle Tires, Otherworld Computing, and Cena Bluetooth Motorcycle Devices. Stay tuned for the next episode of Pop Over America.